Call the whistle wall.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Sorry, I understand it's a split call,
yes.
So 5 minutes. The whistle wall.
Thank you very much. It is my first opportunity, I guess, to take first drop on this corrections amendment bill and speak to this bill for the first time. In doing so, I'd like to acknowledge my colleague Charles Chevelle, who actually opened the batting for us on a number of occasions in both the first and second readings, and I guess I'd like to pay tribute to him, and I have had a look at what he's had to say. I'm a member of the Māori Affairs Select Committee, but one of the core issues that we have in terms of this piece of legislation is that at the end of the day, yes, we want people to go to prison because they have done something wrong against society. We think that they deserve to be incarcerated, but with that incarceration actually has to be an opportunity for them to change their lives around. Mr Speaker, I think that for some people who go to prison, we talk about rehabilitation, but the reality is for some of the people in our prison system, it's about habilitation. It's about learning the skills needed to be functional members of our society. I've had the privilege of going to the Wiri Women's Prison in my electorate, and I think that a number of the initiatives that they're trying to deal with at the women's prison really speak to some of the systemic issues that a lot of people in prison face, which is actually about coming from abusive backgrounds, it's living abusive lives. And I think that what we want more than anything is a justice system and a correction system that are going to enable people to get the necessary skills so that they can be productive members of our society. I've worked with a number of leaders in my community, one of whom, the Reverend Mark Beale, has spent many times in the Wiri prison working with the people who are in the prison and trying to engage with them in a very humane and respectful manner. And what I don't like about some of the aspects of this bill is the fact that actually we're removing the dignity and the respect that people actually need to leave prison in a better place. A lot of people who go to prison, I believe, when you understand the social circumstances that have actually driven why they're there, they deserve opportunities to have better lives. It's a very important issue for my electorate. I'm going to have a number of families who will move into my electorate with the building of the Wiri Men's Prison. And so what I want to see in a correction system, in a prison system, is for people to be treated with dignity and with respect. So one of the biggest issues that we do have, particularly with the search and surveillance issue, and in fact I would like to highlight, for example, a summary of the Human Rights Commission submission which opposed the extension of search powers and the removal of safeguards around strip searches. And why did they do that? They did that because fundamentally, if we want people to lead better lives, to, yes, pay whatever price the justice system has deemed of them, at the end of the day, we don't want people to go back into prison again. And so at the heart of any correction system, I believe, should be the intention to help people correct their lives, not to further punish them, not to treat them inhumanely, not to treat them disrespectfully. And so I am pleased to have had an opportunity, obviously, to talk to this third reading debate. One of the other themes that I wanted to pick up on really was introduced by the Minister in her first reading speech, where we said that the statutory purpose of the correction system is to improve public safety and to contribute to the maintenance of a just society. Now, I believe in a just society. I believe in everybody having a fair go. I think every New Zealander would. I think there are aspects of this bill that will not enable all New Zealanders to have a fair go and to actually try and transform their lives. And the biggest issue that we have is recidivism. Let's get real. We've got a system that all it's doing is providing opportunities for people to go back into prison. Now, we can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that because it's a waste of human potential. And so if we want to create different pathways for people, then fundamentally we've got to treat
Sorry
them
to
with
interrupt the
respect.
honourable member. Her time has expired.
Kia ora.
I call Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I follow on from that member and also